Hi everyone, my name is Larissa Purnell and welcome to another segment of Marshall Mix. Our purpose of Marshall Mix is to allow prospective students who aren't able to come on campus to get a good sense of what USC student life is about and a little bit more about the curriculum that Marshall provides for its students. So today for our segment we will be talking about experiential learning, and I have invited two amazing friends of mine, Emily. Hey Emily.
Hello.
And Zach. Hey
Hi.
Zach. And they'll be talking a little bit about their experience with this particular topic. Now, Emily, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I am in the Marshall School of Business. I am a sophomore, and I'm pursuing a minor in digital studies. So I'm studying in both the business school and the cinema school. And hopefully I plan on pursuing a career in digital studies and in digital marketing media.
Awesome. And could you tell me about the marketing class that you're taking?
Sure. So I am in BUAD 307, which is a Fundamentals of Marketing class. It basically covers every basic marketing term and concept you need to know as a business student. We cover everything from internet marketing to e-commerce, consumer behavior, market research, and basically throughout the entire semester we focus on one main project, and that project is a business proposal, which you have to basically devise a plan to market that business proposal if you were to do so in real life. And my favorite part about this is most students are actually planning on pursuing their business proposals. They're not just doing it as, you know, an assignment to get over with. So it's fun to see all these students really passionate about their ideas. And the professor, too, is very open to discussing and offering his feedback. We're supposed to actually meet with the professor to pitch the proposal for our businesses. And he gives us all sorts of feedback, and his office is always open. And basically at the end of the semester, which is, I just turned it in yesterday actually, is the final paper, which is about 10 pages long, and you basically type out your whole plan and you apply all the concepts you've learned in class to your business.
Wow, that's awesome. What a great final product to a class. And how have you seen this marketing class to be applicable to other areas of your life or even other courses that you've taken here at USC?
It actually is very applicable to my life, especially wanting to pursue marketing in the future. I am, like I said, I have a minor in digital studies, and so I'm currently in another course on integrative design for mobiles. So I am creating my own mobile app in that class, and that's our main project for the entire semester. And the app I'm choosing to create, you can come up with your own idea, is actually an app for the business I am proposing in my marketing class. So it's really cool to see two classes coming together. And basically my business proposal is a late night dessert delivery service on campus. So I'm learning how to market that business, and I'm learning how to run the business operations, pricing, all the details in my marketing class. And then in my design class for the mobile app, I'm learning how to create an app for the business itself, which will allow students and customers to order or, you know, browse the menu. And I'm also learning how to market that app. So it's all coming together, and especially at the end of the semester, it's really exciting to see your final product, you know.
Definitely. Please let me know if you get that started on campus. I'll definitely be one of your first customers for sure.
I will. Thank you.
Awesome. And my last question is just, how has experiential learning impacted your college experience here at USC?
It's a huge aspect of my experience here. It's one of the main reasons I chose to come to USC. The whole application process was kind of crazy for me and chaotic. I really didn't know where I was going to end up. And one of the final deciding factors was how my time in the school would affect my future, and not just about what I'm learning in, you know, my general education classes and, you know, what I'm reading in textbooks. It's actually about applying all the skills you learn. And Marshall really makes sure to put their students out there to make mistakes, to mess up, and to learn from those mistakes. In one of my previous business courses on leading organizations, we had to participate in the Experiential Learning Center every other week, and At first I didn't like it too much because they would record you and you would have to, make decisions on the spot and make speeches. But it's incredible to see how over the semester people just like grew tremendously, and you would watch the videos back and you would learn where you were doing great and where you weren't doing so great, and you would just grow as a business leader, and I think that's great. Marshall really makes sure to get you ready for the real world, which is my favorite part of it.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much again, Emily, for joining us. And now I'd like to introduce Zach. Hey, Zach, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you doing, Larissa?
I'm doing great. Oh, just a fun fact for everybody. We're filming this during Thanksgiving break, so as you can tell, a lot of us are in our rooms at home. So I'm definitely enjoying break so far. Hopefully you guys are too. But Zach, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm currently a junior here at Marshall, pursuing a degree in business administration with a minor in political science. I'm very interested in getting to finance after school, and particularly investment banking starting out. I see that's probably the best career path for me, just to continue to learn and gain exposure to the real world. And I'm originally from Ardsley, New York, which is a small little suburb outside of New York City. So bringing an East Coast perspective out here to LA.
Awesome, definitely. And what would you think is the class that provided you with the best theory and knowledge to apply to real career experiences?
For me, I'd have to say it's our business communication class that we all have to take, because you can learn about the different ways. You can learn about how to write a resume, how to write a cover letter, how to interact in a communication different setting and with different communication barriers, or just anything that's taking place in the office and in interpersonal relationships. But you won't learn about it really unless doing it and having the hands-on experience of actually doing it. So whether that was going to the ELC to have mock interviews or practice different communication barrier exercises, or actually going out into the real world and networking and speaking to alumni and different professionals in different areas, in different business areas, just to learn about the industry and grow as a professional and individual.
Definitely. And speaking of hands-on experiences, what would you say is the best hands-on experience you've had at Marshall that has helped you with these interviews and internships?
I'd say the best experience has to be, and ironically, it's not on campus here at Marshall. It's actually this past week in New York. I was with a group of about 11 other students in New York City, going around and visiting a number of different investment banks, using the skills that we learned here with my resume and the networking skills, and learn about reading communication signs, to go out and just network with a lot of these alumni and professionals to see where our fit is, where I think my best fit is in New York, and if this is really the thing that I want to do. So having the knowledge base that I've learned in business communication to go out and know how to properly present myself and really how to just act in a professional setting sets me apart from my peers at other schools and just in general compared to even students at USC, I'd say.
Most definitely, and congratulations to that. I hope everything goes well with the connections you've made there. And just, as a junior, looking back on your time here at USC, what would you say sets Marshall undergraduate business experience apart from other business programs?
The most important part has to be the people, and the people that you have here at SC. In general, and just specifically within Marshall, everybody's extremely ambitious, and they're going to have interests either within a specific academic discipline, such as finance or accounting or marketing, or even just an area like I want to start a restaurant or run a hotel or something like that. So I think everybody has those ambitions, and they're willing, and they continue to act on it, whether it's getting involved in different clubs on campus, starting their own business. Like one of my friends now is starting his own company because that's what he knows he wants to do, and why not start now when he graduates in May. So I think that's the most defining part of Marshall, I'd say, is just the people that you're surrounded with and the people that I've become best friends with here throughout my first 2.5 years here.
Most definitely. I definitely agree with that. And just a final thank you to both of you for being here with me today during your break. And to all of those who are watching with us, I want to let you guys know that if you have any questions in regards to what we've discussed today, or if you want to have a question answered, please send your questions to the hashtag MarshallMix. And that's on Twitter. And also, a shout out to all those who are applying for the scholarship deadline. This deadline will be on December 1st. So make sure to get those in. That deadline's coming up pretty quickly. So again, thank you guys so much for your help, and I want to say fight on to everyone out there. Fight on, you guys.
Fight on.
Right on.